Hey YouTube family, it's K-Star, and I am here with, I think, my third maintenance video, something like that. I'm trying to do these on a more regular basis, and somebody reminded me today that it's been a week and they would like an update video. So here it is. This is going to be as quick as humanly possible because I need to start making dinner for my two favorite people and myself. So there's one thing that I want to talk to the ladies about. Boys might be a little uncomfortable with this topic. We're going to talk about some lady issues for a minute. If you are of the male persuasion or just a person who is offended by these sorts of things, goodbye. If you're offended by that, you probably didn't make it very far on my channel because I have talked about much, I don't want to say worse. I don't want to say it was bad. Anyway, you've heard it all by now, and you guys seem to like me because I keep it so real. So here you go. Here's way too much information about K-Star. So last December, and I don't know if I brought this up before or not. If I have, I'm sorry. I don't think I have. I don't remember. I'm really not feeling that well today. Hence the straight hair, the no makeup, the sunglasses on my head that weirdly look like cat ears when I sit like this. Anyway, so last December I got an IUD put in, which, by the way, hurts like hell to get that put in, especially if you never had children, which I have not. To put it in, they have to, like, pry your cervix open and put that bad boy in there for you. And it feels like somebody is stabbing you in your lower abdomen with hot, pointy needles, knives, spears. I don't know. Never been stabbed with any of those things. Could be all the above. It hurts a lot, like way more than I anticipated. I've had kidney stones in the past, and they told me that's like pretty awful. And it sucked. Like I was throwing up because of the pain when I had kidney stones. I still think that one was worse because I just definitely didn't throw up getting my IUD put in. Thank God. That would have been mortifying. But it hurt really bad. I got really hot, like just heat. Just from the pain, you know, I've never been in so much pain that I sweat before. Like I've never reacted like that, but it's just like a wave of heat, and it was a very intense pain. I'm pretty sure I shredded that little piece of paper I was laying on, and quite possibly poked holes in their little gyno bed thing with these bad boys when that happened. But oopsie, I got scared. But anyway, it was not fun at all. And I got it put in because I was about to not have any insurance anymore, and I didn't want to have to worry about birth control, and my cycles have always been insane. Like, I never know when they're going to happen, and they're usually accompanied with some pretty bad cramps, and I never know how long they're going to last, and it's just a mess. And I was on the pill for a long time, and that worked great until the January, a little over a year ago when I first moved here. I started having breakthrough bleeding on the pill. Like, I would bleed in the middle of a pack of pills. I was bleeding, like, every 2 weeks at least, and it was just almost constant. And a lot of people who lose a whole bunch of weight stop having periods. I can't stop having a period. Like, it was awful. Super awful and not fun and not fair. So, especially because I don't want to have any children of my own. My boyfriend already has a child. He's the one who started over either. He cannot get me pregnant. I don't want to deal with my fucking period anymore. I'm not using it. I don't have to worry about getting pregnant ever again in my whole life, which is amazing. And I just don't want to deal with them anymore. So I was like, oh, okay, like I'll get the implant or the IUD or something that either gets rid of your period entirely or makes your period more manageable, like shorter, less bleeding, whatever. So they did say for the first 3 to 6 months, your cycle might be weird. They literally used the word weird. I know they can't tell me exactly what's going to happen because everybody's different, blah, blah, blah. But weird? Really? That's the word you choose. Great. Thank you. They didn't lie. It's been weird. They actually put me on a low-dose birth control pill to help my body with the transition. Maybe I have talked about this before. I don't know. But anyway, I think it's finally doing what it's supposed to be doing, and I'm not on the birth control pill anymore, which is good because I felt like a lunatic being on that much hormones. But I started my period yesterday. I think when I'm supposed to have it, like it's where it's supposed to be. But oh my god, the cramps are back. And this is my first cycle without the birth control pills. So I don't know if that's the problem or what. And it's not like constant pain, so I'm not worried that my IUD is not where it's supposed to be, because I know that that happens too. But I feel like there would be a lot more blood and more constant pain, like it comes and goes like cramps do. But oh, these are like the worst cramps I have had, like since this feels like when I got my IUD put in. These cramps are that bad. Like, feels like my lower back is all bound up. I can feel it like in my lower abdomen, just a lot of pain. And I've been very fatigued like yesterday and today. This whole thing has just zapped my energy for sure, which makes me a little more impatient. I try not to put that, I try to have all my feelings in here because we don't want them all out here. That's gross. But, I don't know. I've just been having a lot of issues with that. So if you guys have had one, like, is that normal? Does it get better? I don't know. I would go back to my doctor and talk to her about it some more, but I don't have insurance anymore, and that would cost me, like, all the money. So if it continues, yes, I'll go to the doctor. But as of right now, I know I'm not dying, so. And I don't. Hi, Graham. My cat just attacked my foot. He's so nice. But anyway, enough about that. Any feedback you want to give me on that, ladies, please let me know, because this is super not fun. But anyway, I do wonder if that has something to do, though, with my regain, which is what we talked about in the last video. And I had said that I had gained like 6 or 8 pounds, but I was still pretty much in my maintenance range, so I wasn't freaking out about it, but I didn't want the scale to keep going up and all of that. But I am happy to say that since I made that video, I've lost around 2 pounds. Like, the highest I saw on the scale was like 151, actually, which I was like, oh no, that's, I want to be between 140 and 150. So seeing 151, I wasn't happy about that. But I weighed myself this morning and it was like 148.6. I think, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It was 148 point something. I think it was on the upper end. So that's good. A little over 2 pounds that I've lost in the past week. That makes me happy because I know how I gain my weight. I do. And it's either muscle, which some of it might be muscle, and I'm okay with that. I was stupid. I didn't measure myself before I started working out in January, so I don't really have anything to compare it to other than the fact that my clothes still fit. My boyfriend keeps telling me, stop putting so much stock in the scale and go by how your body looks and how your clothes fit, and I know that he's right. I know that that is correct, and that is something I should keep in mind. But it's still hard to watch the scale go up after working so hard to make it go down for so long. To make that number smaller. Every week, that's all we're striving for, is to get a smaller number on the scale. And to watch it go back up, even though it could be for a good reason, like gaining muscle, it kind of freaks you out, But I'm in like a size 4 now. I wear like a 4 or a 6, depending on the cut and who made it and whatever. But yeah, and for shirts and everything, it's like an extra small or a small. Sometimes still a medium, depending on where I buy it. And bottoms, usually a small or a medium. So, being 5'10" and being a size 4, even being a size 6, that's acceptable. I'm not trying to be really any smaller. I just want to continue to tone and be healthy and just maintain this weight. And I don't have a problem with my weight right now. I don't have a problem with the way that I look right now. Don't get me wrong, like, I still feel like I'm maintaining where I should be maintaining. That's why I said I'm not really freaking out about it. I just want to keep my eye on it, and make sure that I am doing everything I need to be doing. Because there for a while I was snacking too much, and I've cut down on that. I'm back to eating more on plan. I mean, on Easter, I ate a piece of strawberry pie. Whoop-de-doo, nobody's gonna die over that. But, you can't be doing that shit every single day. And there for a minute, I kind of was. Maybe not pie, but extra carbs that were just unnecessary. And eating just because you want to eat, you want to snack, not because you're actually hungry. Like, these are all things we have to keep in mind all the time. I'm not a naturally thin person. I'm never going to be able to eat like a naturally thin person. something I said in my last video, and it, you know, that's true. And so I have to remind myself, I have to go back to the basics like we all do sometimes and be like, okay, I think I want to eat this. Why do I want to eat this? Because I'm bored? Or because I'm hungry? Or because it just looks tasty? Like, you know, you have to account for it, and you have to make sure that you're eating. You have to make sure you know why you're eating. At the very least, be sure you know why you're eating. If you're eating out of boredom, at least own up to it. That does not make it okay, but at least own it if you're gonna do it. Don't blame it on other shit, because that's how things get massively out of hand. So, or at least for me, it does. So I've just gone back to high protein, low carb. You know, this is just gonna be my life now, you guys, and even I have to remind myself of that a lot of the time. So, but the weight is going back down where it belongs, and my cats are super freaking out right now. I don't know what they're doing. What are you doing? I see you. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a crackhead, I swear to God. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on. Scale's going back down, getting back on plan, trying to do a little more cardio at the gym. You know what? I'm pretty proud of myself for my cardio, because I hate cardio. It's not my favorite thing to do at all. But we have this really cool, like, helix machine. It's kind of like an elliptical, but instead of, like, going forward, it goes, like, around. Well, it's more like this. But yeah, Google it. It's really cool. And we have some at my gym, and I really like them. And when I first started going to the gym, like, I can lift weights, I can do yoga for, like, a couple hours at a time, right? But cardio, I had, like, no stamina or endurance. Like, it was bad. I could do that helix thing for, like, 7 minutes, and then I was ready to die. And now I can do it for, like, the full 20 minutes, which when you do the, like, jump start thing, when you just get on and you start going, you don't, I mean, you can customize, you can set it or whatever, but I just do whatever the machine sets you up for. And it sets you up for 20 minutes. And it gradually, like, gets harder as you, like, more resistance and stuff, as you progress through the 20 minutes. So I'm really proud of myself for being able to do the whole 20 minutes. When I first started, I could do like 5 or 7. So that's progress. That's cool. I'm happy with that. And yeah, so that's just what I'm working on. I'm working on just maintaining and still figuring out my body and trying to listen to it and all that, just kind of taking a step back right now and being a little more conscious about how I eat and why I eat and all that good stuff. And you know what, guys? My 1 year maintenance anniversary, I guess, is coming up from, I think I hit goal, it was either in April or May. I'll have to go back on my Facebook and look at the pictures and see. But I think it's coming up. And you know what? I have to say, I'm way more excited about maintaining my goal weight, or being, you know, at or below my goal weight for a whole year, instead of just being 1 year post-up. Like, I didn't even make a 1 year surgery video because I didn't really care. Like, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Like, whoop-de-doo, you're 1 year post-up. Everybody's going to be 1 year post-up, 2 year post-up, whatever. Whether you lose weight or maintain weight or whatever. That time's going to pass. And you're always going to have had surgery. So, I don't know. I would rather celebrate my maintenance anniversaries, because I have never in my whole life, when I lost weight, kept it all off for a whole year. And I think that's awesome. Like, I'm way, way more excited to be able to say that than I am to be able to say, oh yay, 1 year's passed since I had surgery. Whatever. So, yeah, I'm super stoked about that. I'll try to put together some kind of cool something. Maybe a slideshow of pictures, or I don't know. Tell me what you guys want to see. We'll do it like that. What do you guys want to see? I'll do like a 1 year maintenance celebration video. I guess we'll call it that. Tell me what you guys want to do. If you want a Q&A, if you want like maybe a live show, I don't know. Or if you want like a slideshow of pictures, or give me some ideas. I don't really know. But I seriously have to go cook dinner. It's been like 15 minutes. Holy shit. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I'm really happy to see all the new people and all the comments and all that stuff. I'm so appreciative. Everybody watches my videos. I see that I have like almost 100,000 views on my videos now, and that seriously blows my mind. So thank you for all the continued support. Love you guys, and I will see you when I see you.